The objective of this headlamp housing prep job is to assemble and test headlamps. The equipment used includes housing prep, housing finishing and pre-aim stations/fixtures, part bins, part totes, a housing stand, tables. The tools used include a powered screwdriver. The materials used include a housing and lamp, a clamp ring, a J-clip, an upside-down washer, a hex nut, screws, a wire harness. The personal protective equipment included safety shoes, a smock, safety glasses, rubber gloves. The work environment is an inside work environment with heat. The worker observed was 5 feet 7 inches tall. The work methods for the observed headlamp housing prep job include: for Station 1, housing prep. Get the housing from the rack and carry to the fixture. Get the screw and position it in the housing. Get the nut and position it over the screw and hand tighten. Position the housing in the fixture. Get the pivot holder and position it on the housing. Get and position clips. Activate the machine by pressing the palm button. For Station 2, housing finishing. Get the wire harness. Route the wire harness through the housing. Secure the connections. Get the screw and screwdriver. Position the screw in the bit. Secure the screw with the screwdriver. Reposition the wire harness. Get the lamp. Position the lamp on the housing. Connect the wire harness to the lamp. For Station 3, pre-aim. Get the housing/lamp assembly. Position the housing/lamp assembly in the pre-aim fixture. Activate the machine by pressing the palm button. There were several ergonomic risk factors observed for the headlamp housing prep position. Repeated and sustained exertions were rated as a medium pace. Hands were in steady motion and exertion to get, position, and inspect parts. Sustained exertions were observed and included continuous standing, continuous neck flexion while assembling headlamps. Forceful exertions were required to lift, carry, and position housing. Repositioning housing in fixtures so it is located correctly. Secure screws using the screwdriver. Position and secure the clip and the wire harness. Note that a pinch grip is required. Awkward postures were observed and include neck flexion or forward bending was observed throughout the work cycle to position and secure parts. Neck flexion, extended arms, and forearm pronation to position the housing in the fixture. Green bins on the floor keep the worker further away from the fixture. Elevated arm, forearm pronation, and torso lateral bending to get the wire harness. Lateral torso bending, elevated and extended arms, shoulder abduction, forearm pronation, and neck flexion to route the wire harness. Elevated and extended arms and neck flexion to get the screwdriver. Elevated and extended arms to position the clip. Lateral neck and torso bending to position the garnish on the headlight. The mechanical or localized contact stress observed was contact stress between the hands and arms and edges of the parts and work surfaces. Rubber gloves are worn. The recommendations for the headlamp job include: consider alternate locations for the green totes on the floor under the housing prep workstation to decrease posture stress. The totes stick out beyond the front of the workstation, and that hinders the workers from getting close to the front of the workstation. Investigate using a smaller tote and positioning wire harnesses closer to the worker, perhaps on the left side of the fixture, to decrease posture stress. Investigate adjustable height and tilt fixtures to decrease posture stress. Investigate using mirrors or cameras with monitors to display work objects to decrease neck flexion while positioning parts.